Good morning, good evening, good night, whenever you guys are watching this channel. First, subscribe. I've been looking back over some stuff. Maybe I think it was in 2016 when Trump was debating with Hillary and when he was debating with some of the other Republican candidates. Man, I see why they don't want him to run, because he just goes straight to the point. He don't have time to play and beat around the bush. He goes straight to the point, and some of the stuff he's saying is so true. You know, Hillary been in office for how many years? Maybe 30, 40 years, and she didn't change anything. And look at all the donors, these billionaires that's supporting her, giving her money. But look at some of this stuff and tell me what you think. You know, they still going after him. He's been out of the presidency for a year and a half, almost 2 years. And they're still going after Trump, sending the FBI to raid his house, Mar-a-Lago estate. They're doing everything. They're trying to bring him down. They're scared of something. I don't know what it is. Why are they so afraid of this man? Okay, let's watch some of these old videos together and leave comments.
The 11 leading Republican candidates for president are at their podiums. They are ready.
First of all, Rand Paul shouldn't even be on this stage. In Wisconsin, you're losing $2.2 billion. And when the people of Iowa found that out, I went to number one, and you went down the tubes. I promise, if I wanted it, I would have got it.
For anybody on this stage.
I was a businessman. I got along with Clinton. I got along with everybody. Yeah. That was my job, to get along with people.
But the simple fact is...
Excuse me. 1 second.
No.
I didn't want to...
Jeff, you cannot take...
More energy tonight. I like that. Wrong. Don't make things up, Jeff. Don't
cut me off,
Come on. Don't make things up. I will get along, I think, with Putin. And we will have a much more stable world. He just doesn't have courage. There's something missing from our president. It's a terrible statement. I think it's going to haunt him absolutely. I was watching, and he said the statement, and I said, wow, I can't believe it. I think she's got a beautiful face, and I think she's a beautiful woman. I hear your wife is a lovely woman.
She is.
I
She's
don't
fantastic.
know her, and this
she
is
is
a total
absolutely the love of my life, and she's right here. And why don't you apologize for her?
No, I won't
right
do that
now.
because I said nothing wrong. I only say this. She can't run any of my companies. I am not sitting in the United States Senate with, by the way, the worst voting record there is today. Your brother and your brother's administration gave us Barack Obama because it was such a disaster those last 3 months that Abraham Lincoln couldn't have been elected.
This man Trump, man, he don't care what he say, but I like him. You know, a lot of people don't like him. You can love him or hate him, whatever you want, but he's just telling it like it is. But check this out. When he was debating with Hillary, he was just telling her the truth.
To respond, I just want to tell our viewers what she's referring to. In the last month, taxes were the #1 issue on Facebook for the first time in the campaign. The New York Times published 3 pages of your 1995 tax returns. They show you claimed a $916 million loss, which means you could have avoided paying personal federal income taxes for years. You've said you pay state taxes, employee taxes, real estate taxes, property taxes. You have not answered, though, a simple question. Did you use that $916 million loss to avoid paying personal federal income taxes for years?
Of course I do. Of course I do. And so do all of her donors, or most of her donors. I know many of her donors. Her donors took massive tax write-offs.
So have you not paid personal federal income taxes?
A lot of my write-off was depreciation and other things that Hillary, as a senator, allowed. And she'll always allow it because the people that give her all this money, they want it. That's why. See, I understand the tax code better than anybody that's ever run for president. Hillary Clinton, and it's extremely complex, Hillary Clinton has friends that want all of these provisions, including they want the carried interest provision, which is very important to Wall Street people, but they really want the carried interest provision, which I believe Hillary's leaving. It's very interesting why she's leaving carried interest. But I will tell you that, number one, I pay tremendous numbers of taxes. I absolutely used it, and so did Warren Buffett, and so did George Soros, and so did many of the other people that Hillary is getting money from. Now, I won't mention their names because they're rich, but they're not famous, so we won't make them famous. Okay?
Can you say how many years you have avoided paying personal federal income taxes?
No, but I pay tax, and I pay federal tax, too. But I have a write-off. A lot of it's depreciation, which is a wonderful charge. I love depreciation. you know, she's given it to us. Hey, if she had a problem, for 30 years she's been doing this, Anderson. I say it all the time. She talks about health care. Why didn't she do something about it? She talks about taxes. Why didn't she do something about it? She doesn't do anything about anything other than talk. With her, it's all talk and no action.
In the past,
and again, Bernie Sanders, it's really bad judgment.
But I do question her judgment. I question a judgment which voted for the war in Iraq, the worst foreign policy blunder in the history of this country, voted for virtually every disastrous trade agreement, which cost us millions of decent paying jobs. And I question her judgment about running super PACs, which are collecting tens of millions of dollars from special interests, including $15 million from Wall Street. I don't believe that that is the kind of judgment we need to be the kind of president we need.
She has made bad judgment not only on taxes, she's made bad judgments on Libya, on Syria, on Iraq. I mean, her and Obama, whether you like it or not, the way they got out of Iraq, the vacuum they've left, that's why ISIS formed in the first place. They started from that little area, and now they're in 32 different nations, Hillary. Congratulations. Great job.
Wow. Man, they still going after Trump. They do not want this man in office again because they scared what he might do, what might come out. So you guys leave comments and tell me what you think. You think he's going to run? I know he can't say he's going to run right now, but I really think he's going to go for it again. What you guys think? All right, thanks for watching and subscribe to my channel and have a great day.